fierro, carnal. Are the people that want to rule your life. Dumb, jealous motherfuckers that cause nothing but strife. These are the people that shake your hand and smile to your face, but deep down inside they wish you pure hate and damnation. Hypocrites who will sink you without hesitation, but talking shit behind my back won't get you to heaven. Not even praying at your church beat 24/7, because the life that you lead is a roadmap to salvation. Guess what, stupid fuck, your life is pure imitation, cause you sold out your dreams and couldn't stand up to the haters. Now you're one of the traitors. And like a crackhead in the night, straight up jacking your bike, these decrepit individuals will drown you on sight. And all they do is judge me, cause I was blessed with this gift. Like Frida Kahlo, I create masterpieces amidst all the shit that you talk. Cause my dreams you wanna crush, but you doodle with a crayon and I paint with a brush. After so many years I'm stepping up to the plate, picking up the mic, finally unlocking the gates to my soul and to my heart. And that's the hardest part, is knowing where to start in the pursuit of your dreams. The outlook might get stark, but never compromise yourself. You have to fight for what's right, like my boy De La Hoya on a Vegas fight night. William Shakespeare declared that the world is a stage, but we are no longer actors, simply pawns in a maze built by crooked contractors. So duke it out with the world and erase the conditioning. Don't believe what you're told, don't buy into your oppression, no matter how much they hate you. Learn to distinguish the ballad of faith versus fate, fool. It goes take me, for example. I lived in a trailer home and paid my dues in East Rose. Graduated high school, got into college 4 years later. You bet I made my mama proud. Went back to the hood, promoting unity, community. Taught our youth about the U.S. land of opportunity. Gave them passionate speeches about their never-ending potential to be the leaders of tomorrow and even presidential. And this is how change happens. We must reach the little ones, give them the power of knowledge before they reach for the gun. Because the revolution of the mind is the greatest upheaval, and all your guns and militias will never burn out the evils that plague our society like the Black Death scour Europe. This is a pandemic, and these tumultuous times are the greatest test of our minds. This is a cycle of revolution, and in this process the X factor is evolution, boiled down to the simplest of needs, where greed is the driving force, spelled out across a flashing marquee, hovering above planet Earth for the universe to see. Nevertheless, some injustices truly merit the use of a gun, like Supercomandante Marcos fighting for the rights of people that soldiers kill just for fun. Just like in the Philippines, where warlord commanders shed the blood of the innocent, so that General Electric is set up shop and pay cents to those who live in utter poverty. But don't get shit upside down, we're all ruled by a crown. The IMF and the World Bank are the real threat. Guess how they keep us in check? With an outstanding debt on which there is more than just interest accruing. Cause people are dying, and motherfucker, you're worried about what Britney Spears is doing. Who gives a fuck about her? And all these fake ass entertainers, saturated media and program television are the greatest inventions that have created these divisions, but maybe not greater than the walls created by your religion. Because the only difference between me and you is socially constructed, but somehow you think being a born-again Christian is what God instructed, because you believe one day Jesus will fly down from the sky and take you all to heaven in one big rapture. And that's how they capture the legions of followers. But motherfucker, you're human too, just like everyone else, and you will never be perfect, because you make mistakes too. And that's the biggest hypocrisy they sold onto you, because I might be a Hindu that's led a more respectable life, but in your eyes I'm going to hell just because I didn't accept Jesus Christ in my life the way that you wanted me to. And just like that, you disqualify any other religion, like a corporation in a hostile takeover. You fund politicians to fulfill your religious agenda. And just like the cycle of revolution, the more things change, the more they stay the same, because you're quick to forget that not too long ago the church and the state were one and the same. And it got to the point where they were selling tickets to heaven, and the wealthy were saved, but the poor got buried like the truth about 9/11. So they profited financially selling salvation instead the 21st century, and the same scam is at the core of this nation. And all you believe in is the profitability of corrupt litigation and the incarceration of the quote-unquote bad people causing all the problems in the US. And so us minorities are responsible for your stress. Wake the fuck up, you can't love Jesus and support the murders in Iraq. In fact, it's because they conditioned you for years that you buy into the fear that they market to you, because they drew up the plans for the invasion of that land way before was president. But the thing that pisses me off more than anything else is when people take ownership of this land and claim to be citizens and say that the nation is walking a tightrope because of us immigrants. Well, let me ask you this, where the fuck are you when it's time to vote? I'll tell you where, sitting your fat asses at home watching American Idol. But what about commandment number 8? You shall not make for yourself an idol. Can your hypocrisy be any more fucking blatant? And you wanna know where we're at? Working our asses off, because yeah, we hopped that border and we're here for the same reasons your ancestors shouldered. No papers or green card, and still we see opportunity, because the only kind of people you see outside Home Depot, some Budos, Latinos trying to get that green back. So don't call us wetbacks, bitch, and fuck your culture of poverty thesis and all your racist propaganda. You want to rule our lives and take away Miranda, cause you got Bush close enough to cheat and a lot of good people resign. And your retarded argument you call intelligent design, it's just another fabrication as you build this racist federation. No rights, just exploitation. And let's make this crystal clear, this ain't about freedom, it's about fear. Against all odds, fight the fight, ain't nothing wrong, cause nothing lasts forever. The clever check the streets and roll on. It's kinda hard to carry on. Hey, hey, hey.
Pac, I'm feeling you cause I'm broke with no lights on. Out in the streets looking to fight so I can munch like Tyson. A lot of fake MCs hard buying, but Pac, that's your song. I heard it on a hot Cali day. So many OGs and BGs around my way. Gotta slang cocaine, it's all pain. The tribulations of a ghetto kid. Why play if you ain't gon' win? So many dreams lost in the wind. Shit like this been popping up for years. Why cry tattooed tears? Mama has too many fears. Is my baby gon' die this year? How will I keep the lights on? Is my 9 to 5 can't barely keep the lights on? But she stay optimistic even though her baby's out in the streets getting lifted.
Against all odds, fight the fight, ain't nothing wrong, cause nothing lasts forever. The clever check the streets and roll on.
Break it down, man. Break it down, man.
It's kinda hard to carry
Let them know. Let them know. How it go, how it go. My peoples who need to wake up.
Wake up.
How we should live our lives. Our parents immigrated to free us from oppression. But yeah, we keep them stressing. Back to the block, it's hard to carry on 14 with a baby.